Alright, hello, magandang hapon po sa inyo mga kababayan. Good afternoon boys and girls, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to mga kwento ni Lola Osna. Ako inyong Lola Osna. At welcome kayo dito, kaya sana samahan niyo ko mga apo. Dito sa mga kwento ni Lola Osna, kung ano-anong pinagkukwentuhan namin. If you remember last week ang naging bisita ko, kung naaalala niyo, kung napanood niyo, ay si Dr. Luis P. Gatmaitan. Nako nga po kung si Luis, isa siyang children's book author at multi-Palangka awardee. Ang totoo niyan, Hall of Famer na siya ng Palangka Awards. Ganyang kagaling yung apo ko, Dr. Luis Gatmaitan. If you missed that episode, mga apo, you can always check out ang mga kwento ni Lola Osna playlist here on Facebook and on YouTube. This afternoon, naku mga apo, mapapalaban ng lola nyo ng Inglisan. Dahil ang bisita natin ay from Malaysia. He is now in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. He is a master clown at ito'y nakilala namin, na-meet namin ng ilang beses sa Malaysia. Oo, napakabait at napakagaling. Kaya nako, nosebleed episode ito. Ladies and gentlemen, ipakikilala ko sa inyo ang bisita ko. Please welcome Tee Kam Bee or Sam, more popularly known as Uncle Button! Yay! Uncle Button, join me! This is Uncle Button from Malaysia. There you go, Uncle Button. Go ahead and say hello to everyone, please.
Hello everyone, this is Uncle Button Sam T from Malaysia. Hi Lola, how is everybody today?
Well, Sam, I'm okay. I'm doing fine. So you're Uncle Button, but your real name is Sam T. That's a nice name. My real name is Lola. Can you say it, Lola?
Lola
Osna.
Osna.
Yes, don't just say it slowly. Don't say it fast. If you say it fast, it will sound Lola Osna. That doesn't sound nice. So it has
Okay.
to be slow. Lola. Slowly, yes. Lola.
Lola.
Osna. Okay, very
Lola
good.
Osna.
Yes, very good. So wow, there's a hat underneath the hat. Oh, that's so cute, Iho.
I got lots of heads of trick.
Oh, you do. Very good. Okay, Uncle Button, before we start the interview, we'd like to show everyone a video of yourself as Uncle Button. Check this
That's
out,
right.
everyone. All right, there you go. Our guest for today, Uncle Button from Malaysia.
Malaysia.
There you go. That's a very nice video. So, Uncle Button, I saw on the video that you've been all over the world.
Yeah, I've been all over the world, sharing laughter and joy to all people.
Wow, that is so nice because, well, we need laughter and joy, and you sharing it to the world only means you're very generous and very kind. Good work, Uncle Button.
Thank you very much,
Uh,
Lola.
Uncle Button, you're originally from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Is this correct?
That's
KL?
correct. That's correct. From
Oh,
Kuala
how's
Lumpur.
the weather in KL?
Uh, right now it's raining heavily. Just for today.
Wow,
It's been very
raining.
hot for the
Oh,
past few days,
I see.
so
All
it's cooled
right.
down a little bit.
Oh, good. Okay, Uncle Button, I don't know if you remember, but my grandson, his name is Juan Lu. He met you a few years ago in Kuching, in Malaysia.
Yes,
You
yes,
remember?
yes. I remember him. I remember him. Very
Yes.
bright young man.
Oh, thank you. Do you remember also his son, Eli, the young boy, and his wife?
Yes,
Yeah, you
yeah.
remember very good.
Eli is a brighter young man.
Yeah, Eli is a brighter young man. Okay, thank you, thank you. I agree.
That should be the way. The younger ones, should do better than the previous, the former.
That's right.
That
That's
show a
right.
good progress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now Uncle Button, let's start the interview. We'd like to know about you as a clown. How does one become a master clown like you? I mean, what is a master clown?
Uh, it depends. Master Clown is sometimes if you would look at if people that go for convention for competitions when they won several award at the same time, numbers of years, they will give it the title Master Clown to that person. Um, Sometimes Master Clown is given to a person who contribute to the clown world for X amount of time and probably his whole life, into um, doing good in his field as a clown to bless the community and the people around. And I'm sure that will be a good way to give a person a title, master clown.
I
Yeah, but at the
see.
moment, yeah, sorry.
So in other words, a master clown must be well versed in clowning and must have been performing for quite some time. And
Sure.
someone who can we safely say that a master clown is someone qualified to teach or at least inspire other clowns already?
Yes, inspire the younger generation and the people around into the art of clowning. So that is very important for. I would say that every clown should have this calling in their life, to bring joy to other people, not to make other people, feel bad about themselves or feel silly about themselves. But the most important thing, we as a clown, we are a joy giver. We are here to make people happy and to relieve them from everyday struggle in life to see things in the funnier perspective.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That makes sense, Uncle Button. Let me ask you this: do you belong to a clown group or association?
Yes, in Malaysia we have this Association of Clown Malaysia, and I belongs to the greater clown group called World Clown Association. It's based in United States of America. So I've been with them for quite a number of years as their member, and also involved as become one of the director for Southeast Asia. So from there, we do the work of spreading, the art of clowning in this region. Yes.
I see. So that group must be a very, very big group, right? Because you have members from all over the world.
That's correct. Unfortunately, because most of the people that joined the clown association, they started very, very, very young, not very young in age, but they started like 20, 30 years ago. So by then, they are advancing in age. So the younger generation doesn't seem to have the interest to join the association. So that has been our struggle to recruit more young people, more young blood into the organization so that we can, move forward to the next level, in clowning. Yeah.
Right. I understand, Uncle Button. But right now, what do you do to promote membership? Just in case, you said that the younger generation don't seem to be interested. But if we show them what clowning is, they probably will be interested. So, what does your group do to
Um,
promote clowning? Do you have seminars and workshops and performances?
yes. For the past several years, when I was the Southeast Asia director, I together with other clowns we organize clown training, clown festival, and clown conferences. So I remember the first time when we have a World Clown Conference because they have it every year in United States. So for the first time, they come over to Kuching, Malaysia. That was in 2013, 2013. It was like maybe 7 years, 8 years ago. So from then on, the clown movement has been moving rapidly, and we have very frequent festival and clown training in Thailand, in Indonesia, and even in Taiwan and Hong Kong, and even in China. So that itself, generate a lot of young people into the organization.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, that's very good. That is so nice to know. Knowing that the group is doing something to promote your art.
yeah,
That that is so nice to know, Uncle Button. All right. You mentioned that you did workshops and seminars in Thailand. You also mentioned Indonesia. So is clowning famous or still very active in Southeast Asia?
Yes, to be exact, when the first time when we promote the art of clowning in Thailand, to them, clown is just bozo and only one stereotype and nothing else. So when we introduced a variety of art, a variety of clowns into them, they were like, "Oh, we've never seen such a variety in clown." So it has stirred up an interest in them to upgrade themselves, and even in Indonesia, to them, clown is a very low class job. Those who are uneducated, no school, and it's not very popular, and they pay very little in Indonesia. But when we come
Oh,
in and show them what clown is all about, and our good makeup and our good costume and our good performances, they were like change their mindset. And right now, clown is a very noble profession in Indonesia, and there has been a movement of all these Indonesian clown, or those old oldies. They upgraded themselves, and right now in Indonesia, they produce clown shoes, clown nose, and clown costume, which is like unheard of, before this. So it is a good progress, and I'm very happy that the clown culture is picking up. All is growing in this part of the region. I'm very
right.
happy.
That's in Southeast Asia. But Uncle Button, you mentioned that in some countries, like before Indonesia, before you did the workshop, clowning seems to be a very low profession before the workshop, but after the workshop, people now have a different perspective of clowning. I can relate to this, Uncle Button, because in the Philippines, have you
Mhm.
ever been to the Philippines, by the way, Uncle Button?
Yes, I've been to the Philippines twice.
Oh, very good. Were you able to do a workshop for Filipino clowns?
Not exactly. Actually, I was invited to go with a mission group to the garbage dump in Manila to
Oh,
perform there
yes,
to the
Smoky
people.
Mountain.
Smoky
Is it
Mountain. You're right.
Oh,
Smoky
yes,
Mountain.
Smoky Mountain. Alright. Hey,
Yeah.
thank you for doing that. Appreciate it. Thank you. But, I think I hope my clown friends in the Philippines won't mind, but I think we badly need such workshop in the Philippines. You
Yes, I
know,
think so. I think so.
Yes, because in the Philippines, pardon me, my clown friends. In the Philippines, when you say clown, you have a clown white. You know, your face is all white. You have red lips, and that's it. You're a clown already. But you don't act like a clown. You don't perform like a clown. You only look like a clown because of the makeup.
That's
I
right.
don't think Yes, I don't think they understand that clowning is not just putting on makeup, but making people happy.
Yeah, it's a very um, how should I say it? Very rich experience if you know what clowning is all about. Once I did heard from someone from Philippines. It says that clowning is no longer work in Philippines. People are into mascot, into all these characters, and clowning is just things of the past, and it's not going to be popular. I beg to differ because probably they haven't seen good clown yet, and
You know what, Uncle Button, I will have to agree with you 100% on that. I agree with you. It's just that people here in the Philippines, uh, before clowning was very, very popular back in the late 80s and early 90s. We had a very, very famous clown group. We call it the Boyoyongs. They do a lot of school shows. They do a lot of kiddie birthday parties, and we also had clown magicians. Your friend Juan Lu used to be a clown magician. Dress up as a clown but performing as a magician.
Hmm.
Uh, Completely forgetting what a clown is, but I believe they focused more on magic and just wearing a clown costume. I've seen you perform, Uncle Button. You are multi-talented because you play musical instruments. You twist balloons into different shapes. You sing. Oh, you play musical instruments. That's right. So you're
Yeah.
multi-talented, and you use all these in clowning?
Yes, I incorporate some of the things that I picked up along the way when I was very young, And little do you know that did I know that all these things can be part of my character. So a lot of people think that clown only do maybe magic, clown only do balloons, but clown has a lot of variety acts that people never think of imagine. So I kind of like break a lot of traditional barriers about clowning that clowning not just performing. Clowning is like interacting. Is how do I say more appropriately? Is that we use that we have to communicate a message. The message is to make you feel good after you
Right,
leave. When you come
right,
in as you
yeah,
are, but you leave differently. So that
yes,
is our mission. As a clown, we have to instill and also sow, the seed of joy and happiness into the heart of the people, that they will leave thinking about it, dreaming about it, and feel good not
right,
only about the performer, but feel good about themselves. So that is the whole thing about clowning. We make up, we dress up, not to impress others. We do that to make people think that if this uncle, were to put down his real face and put down a makeup on himself, means that he is really mean business, that he has something to share, to tell us about. So, Lola, I think this is what clowning is all about, to bring
right,
about the change of people's mindset about themselves and to have a positive, you know, reflection of themselves and others. I have a song
right.
for you.
Okay, we'd like to hear your song,
I will sing you a song.
Uncle Button. Oh,
And some
this
of the
is for
song I just
me.
made up myself.
All right, this is for me.
My Lola sails over the ocean. My Lola sails over the sea. Oh, Lola sails over the ocean. Oh, bring back my Lola to me. Lola, oh Lola, bring back my Lola to me, to me. Lola, Lola, bring back my Lola to me. Yeehaw! Hey,
Wow, that
the
was
song for you, Lola.
very, very good. Wow, first time somebody sang a song for me. Thank you very much, Uncle Button. I miss my grandchildren already. All right. Okay, Uncle Button, let's talk about training in the Philippines. Would you be interested to train clowns in Manila?
Sure, when there's opening, and after all these crazy things are over, where we will have to quarantine 14 days and quarantine, going back home, when things get back a little bit normal, where we can
Right,
travel freely, I don't mind doing it in Philippines. Yeah, because
right,
I've been to so many Asian countries. Thailand opening up, Indonesia opening up, and Taiwan opening up, Hong Kong opening up, Singapore, Malaysia all opening up, except Philippines.
right. Yes, I agree with you, Uncle
We
Button,
need to
because
do something in Philippines.
we have to do something in the Philippines. You know why? Here in my country, especially the events and the kiddie parties, they've stopped hiring clowns already. Hiring clowns meaning the clown faced performers. But mm, they don't really understand because even if you're not wearing a clown costume per se, but you're a performing, spreading laughter, and happiness, then in a way you're still a clown. But I am interested, Uncle Button, in reintroducing the usual clown get up. You know, you being a clown with big shoes, the red nose. I
Yes,
think I think it's about time that we bring it back to the Philippines. I think it's about time.
yeah, the
So
red
after
nose and the big shoes.
the red nose and the big shoes, that's
That's right.
right. I can imagine myself wearing a red nose and big shoes. So where my shoes?
Oh,
Okay, and big shoes.
you'll be great. You'll be great because in America we have people that comes to the conference that are 70 years old, 80 years old, and I have a student that come to my class, 94 years old and 102,
Wow.
and probably that is in America. The young people, we don't see any young people because they're struggling, trying to recruit the younger ones. But they have an quite a challenge over there. So I told them many years ago. I said, well, bring the seeds of clowning, the education and the essence of it, bring it to other parts of the world where it thrive, where it's thriving. So I told them the place they are thriving is in Asia because the people there are young. We are talking about, under 20, some in the early 20s. These are the people that are involved in clowning in Asia. And I said, sometimes, we need, to protect what we have by bringing it to another place to let it grow so that when it grow bigger, it can come back, to strengthen what is has been lost. So I told them it always worked that way. What goes around comes around. So somebody got to bring that seed, bring that, you know, the clowning aspect of it, into this part of Asia. So I thank God that,
Right.
I can be that instrument. I can be that, person that can, do that, for this industry.
Yes, yes. I
It's not
understand,
easy.
Uncle Button. And you know what? That will be the day. It would be it would be a glorious day when we finally see clowns again in the Philippines. Not a lot of people know that clowns should be multi-talented and not just magic. Not you said it earlier. So now, Uncle Button, what other talents do you have aside from singing? Uh, oh,
Well, I tell stories.
oh, all right. Wait a minute. Before that, we have some people saying hello.
Okay.
My granddaughter is saying, oh, this is in Tagalog. Excuse me, Uncle Button. Okay, let me just read it. Lola, nakaka-nosebleed na po. Naku, iha, tulungan mo ako. Kanina pa ako naubusan na ako ng English. Okay, Uncle Button, this girl Janelle is telling me that I'm having a hard time with my English. You naughty, naughty, naughty girl. And she also said she's done. Oh, what's this? Tapos ako yung tinawag ng clown dun sa party. Oh, she's telling her clown stories. All right. And we'd like to say hello to Brian Hamelin. And
Mm.
it's me. Hello. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. All right. Okay, Uncle Button, you were telling us you tell stories and do you also do balloons and I saw in your video you do a lot of clowning stuff. What else do you do, Iho?
Uh, you mean what else do I do as a clown?
Yes, yes, as a
Okay.
clown.
Yeah. Beside the juggling,
Oh, you juggle. Oh,
if you ask me whether I can juggle 5 balls, I said no because I'm not a juggler. Uh, my juggling is enough to make people laugh and happy because a lot of people think that this is our tools. I told them this is not our tools. You know, these are the juggler's tools. And these are actually not tools for clowns, but these are toys for clowns. So when it is a tools, you don't share your tools. But when this is a toy, there's choice. Either you play by yourself or you share what you have with the people. Just like some children, they have toys, they can keep it to themselves and play by themselves. But as a clown, I think when we have toys, we not only show them how we play, but we also share with them. Let them have a chance to interact with the clown. So you don't have to have 5 balls, because if you have 5 balls, 9 balls, you will concentrate on the balls and you forget about all the boys and girls down on the you know down the stage. So
Right,
yeah,
that's a very good point.
I do some juggles. I also
Yes,
do some
yes.
plate spinning. So usually all these skills, it's only required you to perform in seconds. But I can drag this for maybe 5 minutes to 10 minutes, playing, interacting, and it's through the interacting and the playing process that we get the attention, and they'll be able to see their self worth. Because
Wow.
I'm here not to impress them what I can do as a magician. Oh, I can trick you. Ha ha ha. No, we are here, not to impress them with what we have, but we share what we have and let them have the chance to experience it themselves. So I'm going to spin the plate and I'm going to pass another stick to the boy or to the girl that they can too share the same limelight on the stage with the clown. Dun, 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 ding, ding, ta-da! And sometimes,
Wow.
if you don't have enough stick, there's too many children, I just say, okay, bring your finger. Just one finger. When you are special, and this is special too, it's a special too, but special two and special you, when you come together, it become a special moment. Ta-da-da-da!
Yay!
So the
Yay!
children feel good. So
Hey, that was well done, Uncle Button. Well done. I can imagine already you in front of children, spinning plates, teaching them how to do it, making them feel good about themselves because they can do what you're doing, and that's very very interesting and very very ideal for a clown. Now, Uncle
yeah.
Button, before you show us more of your talents, we'll take a quick gap. I hope you don't mind. Please don't leave. We will be back. All right? Don't leave, Uncle Button. All right. Thank you. All right. Uncle Button will be right back, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. He's a master clown from Malaysia. Very good friend of my apo, si Wan Lu. And we met him in Kuching, Malaysia a few years ago. Before we go back to him, we'll take a quick gap first. All right, check this out. All right, please check out our live streams. Every Sunday, we do maybe the old songs with my apo Nicolo. He sings old songs and hoping he could bring back good memories from the past when you hear the old songs. That's every Sunday at 5 p.m. Every Monday, he has Puppet Bahay where He features puppeteers from all over the world. Every Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. is my stream. Mga kwento ni Lola Osna, and I feature artists and celebrities from all over the world. Every Thursday we have mga videos from Enchongo. Please do watch our live streams. We'd like to thank our sponsors. Iho Wanlu, pakibasa mo nga ang mga sponsors natin, Iho.
All right, Lola, we'd like to thank our sponsors and our donors. We'd like to start with Service Bay Car Care Center. That's Service Bay Car Care Center. If you have problems with your cars or your vehicles, you can go to Service Bay Car Care Center, located along Sumulong Highway in Antipolo City, very, very near Central Mall. We'd like to thank our friends as well from Party Bits and Pieces. Party Bits and Pieces. If you want a really, really special birthday party or event, please get in touch with Party Bits and Pieces Event Styling by Ananta. You can reach them on Facebook, Party Bits Pieces. We'd like to thank our friends from USANA. USANA. That's right. You can get in touch with Mary Lou Martires. She is the USANA Independent Associate in Antipolo. Her number is 0930-837-0028. You can also get in touch with our friends from DV Magic Shop. If you want to be a magician, just get in touch with our friends from DV Magic Shop, headed by Mon Yap. You can order online. If you want it delivered, you can order via Lazada or Shopee. We'd like to thank our friends as well from Pastarific. Basta Pasta. Pastarific. Ako mga kababayan, ito po masarap to. Lola, natikman nyo ba yung Pastarific?
Ay, oo, Iho. Naku, sana padalang pa tayo. Napakasarap, Iho.
Opo mga kababayan, all you have to do is magluto lang kayo ng noodles and add Pastarific. Iba-ibang flavor. They have pesto, they have vegan longanisa, they have laing. Very, very delicious pasta sauce from Pastarific. Again, basta pasta, Pastarific. We'd like to thank our friends from Rodel Puppet Production. Rodel Salak is helping me send puppets to Malaysia. The Puppet Ku Puppet House, Puppet Museum in Malaysia. Alam niyo po, tayo lang, Pilipinas lang ang walang puppet doon. So we ask our friends from Rodel Puppet Production to help me send a couple of puppets para pag may Pilipino naman po na pumasyal doon, makita nila, uy, meron naman palang made in the Philippines na puppet. Sa ngayon po, wala Kaya nalungkot kami. So very soon, late this year, there will be puppets in the Puppet Coup Puppet House in Malaysia from the Philippines. We'd like to thank our friends from Axtel Expressions, Steve Axtel from California. He's a very good friend and he's been helping us ever since. Thank you very much, Steve Axtel from Axtel Expressions. And last but not the least, thank you very much to Home Care PH. If you have questions about COVID, whether prevention or cure, get in touch with our friends from Home Care PH. Lola, back to you.
Ay, Iho, salamat. Ayan, thank you. Apo, tinulungan mo ko. We'd like to thank our guest. There you go, Sam T, more popularly known as Uncle Button. Thank you for being on the show. He will be back in a minute. If you want to learn how to be a puppet, you can get in touch with Uncle Button and buy clown supplies. He provides clown shoes, clown makeup, props, costumes, anything you possibly need to be a clown. Well, at least the costume and stuff, you can get it from Uncle Button. He can also train you to be a clown. So Anything you need to be a clown, get in touch with Uncle Button Clown Supplies. Next week on the show, we will have Aaron Ronald Cruz. He is a municipal councilor. Wow, municipal councilor. Itong bisita ko. SK, ano to? SK Federation President from Bulacan. It's going to be interesting, lalo na't malapit na ang eleksyon. Naku, tingnan natin kung anong mai-share niya sa atin. Si Nicolo naman ang apo ko sa Lunes, ang guest niya ay si Mr. Pricha Karun. Nako, napaka-interesting nito sa Puppet Bahay on Monday. Pricha Karun is an awesome puppeteer from Thailand. Sawadee-kap! We'll meet him next week. That will be Monday on Puppet Bahay with Nicolo. If you want to help us, please help us. Tulungan nyo kami mga apo. Our GCash number is 0921-548-3090. Kung wala naman kayong maitutulong na, alam nyo na, GCash, well, you can help us by sharing the live stream. Pakishare lang mga apo. Alright? Okay, I think we're ready. Let's welcome back. Tantararan, Uncle Button! Yay! Oh no! Oh no, what's happening, Uncle Button? Flies? Oh, you have flies. Oh. Oh no. Wow, you got it. Okay, you got the fly. Oh, you have a telescopic fly swatter, and then you have a gun. That's so cool. I didn't realize that clowns can be so cool, Uncle Button. A
Yeah,
telescopic fly
we
swatter.
use all kinds of mediums that we have, things that's around us, to just, tickle your funny bones.
Tickle your funny bones. Okay, I agree. I agree with that. All right. Now, Uncle Button, let's talk about clown makeup. In the Philippines, clown makeup is very, very, let me see, very important because if you put white all over your face and you put a big red mouth and, it could look scary. That's right. So, what is the proper way of putting on, a presentable and not so scary makeup?
Putting on makeup as a clown is like, is an individual thing. Just like when you put makeup before you go for a banquet. I'm sure, Lola, when you go to a banquet, did you put on some makeup?
Oh, yes, of
Yeah.
course.
But your makeup varies, from, when you're younger, you put lots of makeup. When you're
Yes,
advancing in
yes,
age, probably you just put, much lighter makeup, right?
yes, that's
So
true.
same thing goes with clown. Not every makeups are suitable. That's like cut and paste. No, you don't do that. There's not a template for you to put it on. Oh, here you go. Everyone looks the same. No, because our face, our feature, and the way we express ourselves, our eye, our eyebrow, how it moves, and the mouth, is also different. That's why when you put on the makeup, it has to suit you, and also bring out the most of your character out of you. Because if the mouth is too big, the children are going to be very scared. And if you put it all over
Exactly.
white, all over your face, if you don't know how to use the right technique, the makeup will smear and you become like
Right.
scary clown. And that's why some children,
Exactly.
they say some
Yeah,
children they are
exactly
scared
what's
of it.
Yes,
Yeah,
Uncle Button, that's exactly what's happening in the Philippines. Some clowns look scary. So, well, I think it's safe to say that putting on clown makeup is an art by itself. Don't you think
exactly,
so?
exactly.
Yes.
When
All
we
right.
first introduced clowning and makeup in Indonesia, that their makeup is even worse, way much worse. But again, education bring about change. So during our classes, during our clown training, we teach them proper way of putting on makeup, that suit their face and suit their character, and also costuming. That means head to toe. We teach them properly. So with that, we upgrade them into a different level. When they look at themselves, they say, "Hey, I'm not gonna look back, like what I used to be." They move on, and from the earlier ones when they got paid so little, and right now people willing to pay higher price for them to be at a party. So that helps them. Education is very important, as much as important for the regular education that we go to. When it comes to clowning, when you call it an art of clowning, there's a lot of different perspective, that you need to learn from it. So I come from Asia, and I know what the Asian wants. The white face, yeah, but you kind of go according to the weather as well. If it's too hot, put on the white is very difficult. So you can opt for a lighter version. Maybe we can show the video of Uncle Button in makeup and put on makeup and see how the process. You'll be
All
fast
right.
forward very
Okay.
fast.
Yeah,
You'll be able to see the whole thing.
Before we show the video, we'd like to just tell our clown friends in the Philippines what you said earlier. I think that's very important that, putting on makeup as a clown, it's not a template. I think that was very well put. It's not a template when you see a clown somewhere on television or on Facebook and you merely copy the makeup. That doesn't sound nice and that doesn't sound correct. Your clown makeup should fit your face perfectly so you won't look scary, especially in front of the children. Uh, uh, Uncle Button has this video about putting on clown makeup. Can we show them, Uncle Button?
Yes, yes.
Okay, let's see. All right, let me show you. This is a very, very interesting video. Watch, please. that looked very, very nice and wow, very, very professional. Wow, that was well done, Uncle Button.
Thank you,
You
Lola.
transformed. You transformed in front of us.
Ka-ching!
Yeah, it was very nice. You know, one thing I noticed, Uncle Button, Sam, my apo, no, apo means grandson. My
Oh,
Sam T. One thing I noticed, despite the fact that you're wearing the clown makeup, you look very, very fresh and clean. When a clown looks fresh and clean, children are not scared to approach one. You know what I mean? If you
yes.
look scary, I think it's something kids don't wanna be near to. But now I saw your makeup. It's very fresh, very clean, and I won't be surprised if kids won't be scared to go near you and say hello. You look very, very friendly
They
and
learn to
hug.
hug me too.
Right, good, good. Okay, I'd like to ask you, how long did it take you to come up with this makeup? This style of makeup for yourself.
When I first started up clowning, I was thinking what kind of makeup they would suit me, and I look at my face, and I do some funny gesture. Then I look at some books, and look at some makeup clown book and some of the makeup. I say, okay, I can have that, I can have that, I can have that. So the basic, what we call um, the basic design that needed for the face, the eyebrow that you need to, because eye talks too, So
Right, that's true.
how you can emphasize this part and also the mouth part as well. And you don't have to go too big, not beyond the eye level here. So this is part of the classes that we teach about makeup, that you won't go beyond this level, because anything you go beyond is the mouth is too big. It's very difficult for you to express yourself. Your emotion, because as a clown we magnify our emotion so that people can read our lips and can read our eyes and see how we react to it. And it can be a very funny moment when people see your expression, your surprise. So the mouth, the makeup for the mouth, the design for the mouth, for the eyes, is very, very crucial for that projection. So when you amplify that, it won't be scary for the children.
Right,
Yeah. So if you grow it too big, it's hard for you to express it, and you always looks very, like Joker,
right,
always look smiley, but but it's not. He's trying to express it. He said, Actually, I'm not smiling, I'm sad," but your makeup
right,
doesn't tell. So you must have a makeup that suits you, that are able for you to express your expression, so that people can, keep pace with, what you're trying to tell them. Yeah.
right. So just like what I said earlier, putting on makeup is an art by itself, right? We have somebody who made a comment here. Let me just try to find it. Janelle said, hindi lang pala clown, makeup artist din. Ayun, Lola translate. Pinahirapan mo pa ako. Apo, magta-translate pa ako ngayon. Uncle Button, Janelle said, you're not just a clown, but a professional makeup artist as well. You
when you
are.
when you paint the same face for the past 20 over years, you become a professional.
That's right. That's a good way of putting it. When you paint the same face for the past 2 decades, it's quite easy to do already. But you know what, Uncle Button, I noticed that it's not just clown white and red lipstick. That's it. You use a
Yeah.
whole lot of stuff. You look. I think you had face powder, and you look very clean. In other words, very, very clean, not sweaty, and very, very clean and admirable. So you use a lot of techniques. I mean, not just putting on clown white, red face. big mouth and stuff, and that's it. Here, we talk about different cosmetics and stuff that will make you look really good, especially in front of children, right?
Yeah, yeah. And if you want to survive in the industry, you must become a professional. Professional doesn't mean that you earn a degree or something like that. No, you're professional in the work that you do. That means you put effort in it and improve your makeup and you improve your costume, whereby it can improve your income and your what we call your repertoire. It's very important because if you go very shabby and just I don't care about makeup, I just want to, just it's just a birthday party. But you never know. One birthday party can lead to another, and probably
Right.
from one show it can lead you to a bigger stage. You never know. So if you are to be professional in every engagement that we have, I can guarantee you will go places that you will not stuck there and say that I don't think so. This industry will go on. Bye bye, and you become car salesman. No.
Right. Okay, so I can see that clowning is also quite, an investment, if I may say so, because you invest on makeup, you
Yes,
invest on costumes,
yes.
nice shirt, nice pants, nice shoes, nice hats,
Clean gloves,
clean, colorful, clean hands. All right, good,
clean gloves
and
as well.
clean
Yeah,
gloves. Oh,
because one time, there's this clown came to me and said that, before you shake the hand of the child, the mom came to the clown and said, "Did you wash your gloves?" So my friend just take a bag and said, never have people asked me like this before. Then he replied, "I use fresh, clean gloves in every of my show." Then the mom allowed the child to shake hands with the clown. So
right. I
that
think
simple
that's a very
detail
good point.
speaks, a
Yes.
lot about our work and our
Yes.
attitude.
Yes. I agree, Uncle Button. That speaks a lot of your profession. Very professional when you even bother to make sure that your gloves are clean and fresh before shaking the hands of the children in a party. Okay, now Uncle Button, before we end the show, I hope you don't mind. You said being professional, going places and everything. You don't have to tell me exactly the figure, but I just want to know, is clowning in Malaysia lucrative? Does it pay well?
Before the pandemic, yes.
Yeah, before the pandemic. Yes, I
Yeah, during the
understand what you
pandemic,
mean.
everyone turns into Grab driver, Lala mover, the sell food. They are into other kind of industry because we engage in parties and we do like large gathering. So all these things stopped during the pandemic. I think this is a worldwide thing, and everybody is affected. But if you were to be serious in your art, and you want to keep the passion alive, you don't just throw it, throw your socks out, throw your shoes out, or auction your stuff away. No, you just keep it one side and look for other alternatives so that when the turn, when the cycle come back, when the you know when the what I call the currents, come back, you'll be able when the waves come back, you'll be able to ride on it again. Yeah. So it's very
Right.
important, to hang on to your passion and don't give up.
I agree with you. Don't worry. I think it's the same all over the world, Iho. I think it's the same. We're experiencing this. And don't worry. I'm sure sooner than later this will be all over. And we get to perform for children again soon enough. All right? Hey, what's that?
Aha! This is
Oh,
how I use balloons to tell stories to end the
oh,
show.
go ahead. Show us, please.
Your profession without passion is vain, empty. It will not satisfy. Here, You may love your job. Yep, you may love your job, but is it satisfying? Here, it's very important as a clown that we are joy giver, and a happy heart does good like a medicine. We have different type of medicine, not Western medicine, not Chinese medicine, not those herb medicine. We have a very special medicine that take care of here. When you have passion and love for what you do, it satisfies. When it's satisfied here, you will share with others. People who don't share, you know why? Because they are not satisfied. People who are satisfied, they have more than enough to share with others, and that's what makes joy complete. Oops. The most difficult part is always yourself. So you have to get rid of some of yourself. And with that, we end it with joy in your heart.
Wow, that's so nice. Yay!
Did I put it correctly?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
That looks very nice. Wow, good work, Joy. Wow,
Joy.
Joy.
Joy
Joy
complete.
to everyone. All right, that was well done, Uncle Button. Apo, you did very well. Good work, Sam. All right, okay, Sam. Before we end the show, I'd like to thank you on behalf of my Apo Wanlu for being on my show this afternoon. You did very well, and now I'm sure a lot of people, especially in the Philippines, have a different perspective about clowning, and hopefully sooner than later we have clowning back in the Philippines again. Clowning, by clowning I mean the way you do it, the way you do it professionally, and very, attractive and entertaining. And when I say attractive, I mean not scary to the children. Okay, you did very well, Uncle Button. Thank you very much. Okay, go ahead. Any last messages? Oh, there you go. Go ahead.
Yeah. Sing a song, a cool song.
Okay, okay. Oh, cool.
It's so cool, be a clown. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool, be a clown. Oh, it's so cool. Be it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and every day. It's so cool, be a clown. Oh, it's so cool. You know what is more cool? It's more cool to be yourself. Haha, that's right. You are special. It's so cool being yourself. It's so cool. Lola, you too. It's so cool being Lola. It's so cool. Being Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and every day. It's so cool being you. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool being you. Oh, it's so cool. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! There you go. Sam T from Malaysia, more popularly known as Uncle Button. Thank you very much for sharing your talent and sharing your perspective to all of us. We owe you a debt of gratitude, Sam, Uncle Button. Thank you very much.
We have a
And we
mission.
hope
We're gonna do it together. Ha!
we do it together, and we hope to see you again in Malaysia. Sam, before we say goodbye, before the pandemic, we were invited to Kuching for I think it's a children's festival. Unfortunately, pandemic came and we were not able to go. Hopefully, after the pandemic, they'll have the same festival again, and we get to go and we get to see you. All right, in Kuching. All right.
Yes. Yes. I'm
Okay,
looking
go
forward
ahead.
as well.
Okay, go
Thank you again,
ahead,
Lola.
Sam. Say
Thank
goodbye
you,
to
Lola.
everyone.
Bye bye.
All right, thank you very much, Sam T, Uncle Button. Thank you. Bye bye. All right, that was Uncle Button, Sam T from Malaysia. Well done. Yay! Ay, salamat. Tapos na ang Inglesan. Pengi ng tissue, ihot. Naku, yung ilong ko'y dumudugo naman na. Ay, masintabi po. Ay, natapos din ang Inglesan. Anyway, mga kababayan, thank you very much. Ayun, to tissue, sandali, peking nga. Ay, naku. Ay, naku. Ay, ay, nosebleed ang Inglesan dito. Buti na lang natapos na. Okay mga kababayan, lalo na yung mga kababayan nating mahilig mag-clown, katulad ni Juan Lu. Okay na, ihak. Ngayon we have a different perspective about clowning. Hindi lang yung lagay ng clown makeup. Kailangan subukan natin kung anong maganda sa ating mukha. Okay? Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. We hope to see you again next week. Alright? At salamat ulit sa lahat ng tumutulong sa amin. Bago kami magpaalam, lagi naming pinapaalala sa inyo. Ayan, ang sabi ni Kuya, teka lang. Ayan, ang sabi po ni Kuya, huwag mong sikaping maging mabuti ka sa paningin ng iba. Ang sikapin mo, maging mabuti ka sa paningin ng Diyos. Okay, maraming salamat sa inyo at sana'y magkita-kita tayo sa susunod na linggo, God willing. Bye-bye everyone! And keep safe! Salamat sa inyong lahat. Bye-bye!
All right, bye-bye everyone, and thank you very much for joining us. Lola, andito na po yung camera.
Andiyan na da.
Oo, andito na po. Thank you very much, Sam T or Uncle Button, for joining us this afternoon. And salamat po sa inyong lahat sa pagsama niyo sa amin.
Ay, oo. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Ikaw ba gusto na maging clown?
Dati po akong clown at gusto kong magbalik ulit sa pagka-clown.
Oo nga.
Alright, bye everyone.
Up and down the dial. Maybe you and me were never meant to be. Just maybe think of me once in a while. Heading up that highway, leaving you behind. Hardest thing I ever had to do. Broke my heart in two, but baby, pay no mind. The price for finding me was losing you. Memories help me hide my lonesome feeling. Far away from you and feeling low. It's getting late, my friend, my love, I miss you so. Take good care of you, I've gotta go. If you've ever wanted